So I was driving home, right, and I was thinking about the Kalos League, right, the one that Ash lost, the one of many that Ash lost, and I was thinking about the final battle where it was Ash Greninja versus Mega Charizard X, and I was contemplating like how could Ash possibly lose that, right? Based on quote unquote type advantage, he has the advantage. So I decided to dig a little bit deeper and do a little bit of research and just figure out how this was possible, run some calcs, and I want to share with you guys. So if we actually look right here on your screen, you see that this is Ash Greninja, right? This is Ash's Greninja. And the moves it ends up having is Double Team, Cut, Air Lace, and Water Shuriken. And obviously over time he had Water Pulse, Bubble, and Pound. Very, very solid move set, right? Now, of course, when you think of Double Team and you think of standard play, that's banned, right? That's banned, but you can't think of it the same way how you think of it in competitive, right? You gotta be like, okay, in the show itself, you see things like, hey, Pikachu dodge, and Pikachu will actually dodge. And we see really similar things in actual competitive play. Freeze. Now, the thing is, if we go to, I believe his name was Elaine, or Allen's, or Elaine's, whatever his name is, alright? If we go to his Charizard X, now this Charizard X has access to Flamethrower, Dragon Call, Blast Burn, and Thunder Punch, and also, occasionally Steel Wing right here. So this is a pretty, it's not standard Zard X, but it has the momentum. So if we actually bring it to the damage calc, it makes sense how Greninja would lose, especially if you put in Ash's moveset right here, right? So let's put Water Shuriken, right? And let's give Ash the benefit of the doubt. He's been playing Pokemon for 20 years. He should know about EVs and, IVs. And let's just assume it's perfect just like the one we have. And you know what? Ash is obviously not choice specs. His mom was not choice specs, right? It's obviously not choice specs. Now this is Charizard X. This is zero bulk. He's made it to the finals of the Kalos League, or he's made it to the Kalos League, whatever. So this guy, obviously, let's just assume he bred for this Charizard, right? So it makes sense right here because Water Shuriken is like just has a 2% chance to 2-hit KO, right? Whereas Charizard's Dragon Claw is doing 83 to 97%. And of course, that's assuming he's max attack investment. But then if we put the Thunder Punch, right? We put the Thunder Punch. And this is Tough Claw's boosted. Keep that in mind. I don't know why Thunder Punch isn't here. There it is right there. If we put the Thunder Punch, Tough Claw's boosted. It does 103% minimum, but Greninja didn't go down to one attack. So even with no attack investment, there's a 12% chance to OHKO right there. So it's starting to make sense, but it's not, the Ash Greninja's fault. It's actually Ash's fault because what Ash has been doing is he's been consistently on the bottom of the ladder, and that's the problem. He's like some players where they get stuck there, and he's just consistently on tilt. Like he won once, right? I guess he won the Battle Frontier, but come on, man. When you gave him like 300 times to do it, eventually anybody's gonna win, right? So he's just consistently on the bottom of the ladder. I don't know who he's sub to, but like this moveset is not gonna suffice. But if we actually bring it over to standard play, right? Choice Specs Greninja, 252 special attack investment with a Choice Specs. Hydro Pump does 96 to 113% to max HP Charizard, right? That's max HP Charizard. That's not standard, but it's a 100% chance to OHKO right there, 116% chance minimum. He could be doing that. So at the end of the day, it's not type advantage that it came down to, but just his inability to, I guess, use a standard set. Maybe he just didn't want to use a standard set. And, we can't blame him on that. That's not his fault. That boy quick attacks a Gengar in like Battle Frontier. Like, what's going on? So you can't really blame Ash on that. It's just it's the randomness, right? It's the randomness, Pokemon, and the random. And why am I telling you all this? Why am I telling you all this? Because I don't want to be Ash. All right. I don't want to be Ash, and I'm not trying to miss out on these KOs on these Charizards with my Hydro Pump. Like, if I'm going to miss out on a KO on a Charizard, it's because I miss, right? That's why I'm going to miss out on it. So why am I telling you all this? Because I may or may not be live on Twitch. I think that's Pokeaim, playing some random battles on the ladder and trying to get to the top, and I might be fighting sets like this. So that's why I'm not saying I am, but just find out for yourself.